Good morning, children. This is Shrivalsa speaking. In the previous video, we had a discussion on rational numbers, how to represent rational numbers on number line, and we have dealt with some few questions of like relations between rational numbers and fractional numbers. What are the basic relations between rational numbers and fractions? They are basically same. We had a discussion on those things in previous video as well. So in this particular video, we are going to talk about how to represent rational numbers. What are the from number lines, how to extract rational numbers, that we will be discussing, and how to represent rational numbers, and which rational numbers are equivalent, and rewriting the rational numbers in simplest form. We will have a discussion on those things in this particular video. So children, in question number 5 from chapter rational number, that is about the points P, Q, R, S, T, U, A on the number line such that TR is equal to RS is equal to SU, and AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. Name the rational numbers and represent by P, Q, R, S. So as you can see on my copy, I have drawn a number line in which the middle number, the center number, is 0, and from the right hand side the numbers are given in serial order, like 1, 2 and 3, 4, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 and plus 4. And in left hand side the numbers are given in this order: minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and minus 4. So from here, as you can see, like as it's told that in the question, that TR is equal to SU, TR is equal to RS is equal to SU, and AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. It means that the numbers are in equal gaps, means they are equally divided. Remember, in the integers chapter, we had a discussion that when we are getting a fraction, when we are representing a fraction, when we are representing a rational number on number line, they must have equal gaps. Even in class 6 we had a discussion on all these things. We understood these things in class 6 even. So here, as we can see, it's like there are 4 gaps between minus 1 and minus 2. There are 4 parts. There are 3 parts: 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 parts. Similarly, from 2 to 3 there are 3 parts: 1, 2 and 3. So from here, minus 1, this is the first part. T is minus 1, and there is R. The next one is S, next one is U. So here, if T is, the place of T is minus 1, then R's place will be minus 1, 1 by 3. Minus 1, 1 by 3. S will be minus 1, 2 by 3. And U's place will be minus 1, 3 by 3. The reason is because there are 3 equal parts. As we can see, there are 3 equal parts: 1, 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 equal parts. So naturally, the first part, the place of R will be minus 1, 1 by 3. Because there are 3 equal parts, so denominator will be 3. And the first part is 1. So naturally it will be minus 1, 1 by 3. S will be minus 1, 2 by 3. The place of S will be minus 1, 2 by 3. Place of U will be minus 1. Place of U will be minus 1, 3 by 3. Because as all these parts are having 3 equal parts, there are 3 equal parts: 1, 2 and 3. So counting will be started from minus 1 only. Because I'll first stand on minus 1. Next part is minus 1, 1 by 3. Next part will be minus 1, 2 by 3. Next part will be minus 1, 3 by 3. So the place of R is minus 1, 1 by 3. Place of S will be minus 1, 2 by 3. Place of U will be minus 1, 3 by 3. Right from this number 2, the place of 2 is place of A is 2, or A's place value is 2. Number P, here is P is 2, 1 by 3. Because there are 3 equal parts, as we can see: 1, 2 and 3. It's written in the question that AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. So naturally they have 3 equal parts: 1, 2 and 3. 3 equal parts. The place of first P is 1, 1 by 3, place of q is slip of tongue, place of a is 2, place of p is 2 1 by 3, place of p is 2 1 by 3. It's in a mixed fractional form because the numbers are these are improper fraction, because these numbers are more than 2 and more than 1. So here it's as the numbers are starting from 2, so p's value is 2 1 by 3, place of q is 2 2 by 3, and place of b is 2 3 by 3. These are the numbers: 2 1 by 3, 2 2 by 3, 2 3 by 3. These are the numbers written on the number line. So in this way we have to represent the places like U, S, R, T, A, P, Q. These numbers are to be written. So in the next question, in question number 6, which of the following represent same rational numbers? I wrote some questions on my copy. These are -7 by 21 and 3 by 9. Let us have a discussion on that. We will check. -7 by 21 and 3 by 9. Children, there are many ways to solve. There are many ways to define whether the numbers are same rational numbers or not. The easiest process is to be written in this way. Well, I'll prefer to write LHS and RHS, left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side the number is -7 by 21, and on right hand side the number is 3 by 9. What is the most preferable process to do? Let us bring this number into simplest form and we will compare whether they are same or not. So bringing in the simplest form is like cancelling them. 7 3s are 21, and above there is no number, means 1. It's -1 by 3, -1 by 3, and let's cancel 3 and 9. 3 3s are 9, 1. It's 1 by 3. So here is -1 by 3 and there is 1 by 3. So naturally, as we can see, their numeric values are same. 1 by 3 and 1 by 3, the numeric values are same, but this 1 by 3 is positive and this 1 by 3 is negative. So naturally, by seeing them, it's pretty understandable that this number is unequal to this number, because one number is positive, one number is negative. They are not same. They are not same. So I'll simply write -7 by 21 is unequal to 3 by 9. They are not same. The numeric values are not same. They are numerically different. Next number is what? Next number is -16 by 20 and 20 by -25. Let's check whether they are numerically same or not. Again the same process, children. LHS and RHS. -16 by 20 and 20 by -25. Let us cancel them. By seeing this -25, let's cancel. 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20. It is -4 by 5. Again this one, 20 and 25. 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25. It is 4 by -5. Children, the numeric values are same, 4 by 5 and 4 by 5. But one number, there is a negative sign is in front of 4 and there is a negative sign in front of 5. No matters whether they are negative is in the place of numerator or denominator doesn't matter. If it is holding a negative sign and if it is holding a negative sign, means they are exactly same. Children, I'm repeating my word once again. There is no difference between -4 by 5 and 4 by -5. They are actually same, because the minus sign is lying in front of 4 and here is a minus sign lying in front of 5. So there are no difference between -4 by 5 and 4 by -5. They are representing same value, means they are equal. So I can write, I can say 4 by -4 by 5 is equal to 4 by -5. They are same only. So children, in this way we have to check whether they are numerically same or not. And again there is a question. Rewrite in simplest form -8 by 6. -8 by 6. Children, writing representing in simplest form defines that we have to break down the number after cancelling them. What we have to do first, we have to cancel this number and we have to check whether they are numerically same or not. So as I have written minus 8 by 6 over here. So what I'm going to do right now, first I'll just cancel them. So the most preferable number is 2. 4 2s are 8, 3 2s are 6. I'm getting minus 4 by 3. So minus 4 by 3 is a negative number, and it's the simplest form is minus 4 by 3. The simplest form of minus 8 by 6 is 4 by 3. Means just we have to cancel them, and the remaining numbers are to be written. So I'm getting over here, it's minus 4 by 3. So this is the simplest form of minus 8 by 6. Let's go for the next part of it, children. So next number is 25 by 45. 25 by 45. So the easiest process is we have to cancel them. 5 5s are 25, 5 9s are 45. It's 5 by 9. It's 5 by 9. Like that. Next number is minus 44 by 72. Minus 44 by 72. I'll cancel it by 4. 4 11s are 44. 4 1s are 4. 4 8s are 32. It's coming minus 11 by 18. This is the simplest form of this number. There are many ways to solve. So there are many ways to find, like writing, like multiplying with the same numbers up and down. Not required. Absolutely not required. Just simply cancel them out and just get the remaining numbers. That is only the simplest form of given rational numbers. This is the easiest way to get the rational numbers from these questions. It's minus 44 by 72. I'm getting 11 by 18. That's all. So children, this is the process by which we get an answer, and I'll be expecting from you all to go for practice of these things. In your first period, you go for these things. You just watch the video, try to understand, go for queries and all, go for doubts, drop your queries, doubts, confusions, whatever you have, just clear those things. And the next class, again we have got a next class. In that particular class, you go for revisions or practice of these things. And once we are over with the rational numbers, we will go for we'll start a new chapter. And I'll prefer to conduct a test, not now. Once we complete few chapters, then I'll be preferring to go for a test. So children, kindly be prepared. Once school will reopen, we perhaps exams will be started. So what I want from you all, I want you to go for revisions of chapter 1, then chapter 9 very nicely, and use your copy. Take your copy, write down everything in your copy. Once school will reopen, I'll go for corrections of all your works. Thank you children. Thank you so much.